3 things I gotta make a note of. 1, my microphone was off for the last video, so you didn't get to hear my amazing commentary, recommended by GhostyToasty. So, yeah, I was just talking with Salah earlier, and it was really cool. I was really sad that I had to get going, but, so many things to talk about. Yeah, I don't want to make this too much of a podcast, but, yeah, I don't know. I feel like talking too much makes things into a podcast, and talking about my own thoughts. I'm always self-doubting. Yeah, I had an amazing time earlier, if you couldn't tell. Well, first things first, when I get tired, give me 1 sec. I'm generally on World just because I'm either tired, chatty, or just curious. And I get especially talkative and excited when I'm tired, and then I regret almost all of my decisions when I'm like more sober or less inebriated. Because, yeah, no, I don't drink and I can't drink at the moment. But when I get tired, I become more excited, so I enter in a more inebriated state. I'm pretty sure inebriated has to do with alcohol. But okay, no, I'm just much more loose. My ideas flow a lot better, and I get more talkative. As you can tell from my levels of excitement here. Anyway. Yeah. So I was having an amazing time earlier with Sal. I was really regretful that I wasn't able to engage in more conversation, and a lot of the stuff I said was muted, just because I was being interrupted. A couple people going in and out of my room during the recording. Yeah, I don't like giving personal information, so even that's a little bit much for me. But yeah. By the way, I wanted to say REBL and Micky looked like something out of a Greg Heffley cartoon earlier. If you probably saw that getting typed out, and it's really awesome. I think sometimes I always sometimes get a strong sense of FOMO, a fear of missing out, because you never know when there's gonna be a good moment. Like when people are online, some people are more chatty, some people aren't. Right, and you got to be in the right mood, right? That's life. It's all so variable and different. Sometimes it's exciting and sometimes it's sad. Definitely the music is awesome on World, and I'm reminded of a chess quote, but I'm pretty sure, which goes like 50% of preparation for chess, or even in life theoretically, if you want to apply it there, is wasted. The only problem is you don't know which 50%, right? So that's kind of like life. Sometimes when you have a shorter moment, the fear of missing out it can be because you're looking for something amazing. You're looking for something new, and because life is so amazing that you get FOMO, right? You get the fear of missing out. But sometimes because it's that moment was so short that it was so pleasurable, that it was so happy. Hey, Rebel. Huh? As you can tell, definitely excited, which is rare for me. But I generally channel that energy into some constructive stuff, if you consider YouTube constructive. I think it's a decent amount. It's more like I find this less of like serious videos and more just documentation, having fun. Oh, Rebel colored himself. Oh, I want to take a gander. Oh, he's got no photos. Okay. Yeah, okay, so it does take you to the room instead of the profile. Hee. Do I actually have any pics? I gotta see if I have any. Okay, I gotta pull up the video. Hopefully I didn't delete it. Do I have to go to YouTube and actually watch it? Interesting. I think I deleted it. Shoot, I did delete it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to... White is generally very common, which is probably... There we go. Okay, how do we do this print screen? My computer's lagging as usual. Okay, how do I go to my stuff? Oh no, did my computer crash? No! Oh, for a second I thought it crashed. No! Ha! My poor computer trying to do too many things. So I was trying to do light shot and it wasn't working. Ah, yeah, sorry. I'm doing a lot of work in the background, I'm saying. $15.05. Okay. shoot. Brain is crashing, and I'm a hippie hoppy. Oh, whoops. Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay. You know, I never really understood, like, what was so weird about interacting with minors, like, minors meaning people under 18, until you're no longer of that age, and then you realize kind of how awkward it is. Well, it's not awkward, it's just you don't want to get into any legal trouble or something of the sort. Especially since younger people, they're not necessarily the most impressionable, because they all have their own thoughts. But it's just that you don't want to cross any lines that you shouldn't have, and it's just, you got to be much more careful. It's one of those things you just don't think about, right? Because you know, everyone was like a minor once, and then once you're no longer a minor, and then you have to consider all that stuff, you realize, wow, so there's this line here, and it's very interesting. Because I think it's beneficial for society when everyone agrees, you know, there are boundaries, of course, and I think it's perfectly appropriate, especially with two adults. Most people say, you know, but both people can get up to their thing, as long as nothing's happening. But you know, it's just there's so many like concerns, and I don't like the term cancel culture. I don't like most of the mainstream media terms because it's just I don't know. Maybe I just have an aversion to mainstream stuff. I don't know. I feel like it's when it's too popular, sometimes it's not necessarily always an election. Cool though. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like REBL and Micky are talking too much, and then I don't know what's going on with everyone else. As I said, um, as talkative as I may seem online or in some of my videos, I consider myself decently. Well, I don't consider myself shy. I feel like other people like to call me shy, and I wouldn't be surprised. I feel I'm in the normal side, but you know, most people think they're normal. But I do acknowledge I can be considered on the more shy side. When I get comfortable, I open up a lot. But if I don't know you, man, or woman or person, if I don't know you, I don't feel comfortable. I just don't talk a lot because I like a lot of lines that you just don't want to cross, which is kind of weird because YouTube is like the complete opposite of that. Oh, it's getting crowded. Oh, I don't like crowded rooms. Yeah, but it's interesting once you get used to the YouTube aspect and like, you know, like thing. You know, I still have a lot of like stuff I don't talk about, but once you get used to it, it's the thing. Okay, well, my favorite people are gone, and Bub is an awesome person, but it looks like she has plenty of friends, and I'm just gonna leave her thing. Oh! Oh! Oh. Interesting. Okay, I will say the world carded 50% gang. Ooh. I will say, I saw the world 50% gang, and is my mic on? I really hope my mic's on. My mic's on. And Micky and REBL are awesome. Sal and GhostyToasty are awesome. If they're awesome, I remember the names. But there are plenty more awesome people. Cow is awesome. Ray, Demon, and Lilin is awesome. The world 50% carded gang. Those two are some of my favorite people, and they seem to know. Oh, everyone's gone. Everyone's just chilling. Is this what I think it is? Okay, I'm a little bit too embarrassed to type this, but I will say it on video. It wasn't until the 21 Pilots video that I obviously, if I showed it, wouldn't make any sense because you can't hear the music and it's all being copyright strike by Warner Brothers. The whole video, or copyright claim by, no, copyright strike. I cannot put the video up with but I will say that 21 Pilots. Oh, he's talking to Yo. But it wasn't until the 21 Pilots video that I felt like we can relate to something, and it was besides opening up besides opening up my eyes or my ears to 21 Pilots albums, because I didn't really listen to much of their music besides the main ones like Ride, which I didn't like too much. I thought was meh. But you know, dancing around, even virtually to Message Man, Not Today, and then finding some of my own like trees and Lovely. It's just like, oh man, it was definitely a special experience. You maybe they don't, to them it may just seem normal, but to me, I thought that was so cool of them, and then they became some of my favorite people. But for various reasons, even now, I like most of my goodwill comes from that one time, and I'm pretty happy. So that's some of my motivations. A little bit meta. I realized there are two types of videos. There's one type of video where you can just read the stuff, where you just tab the thing. You know, that's what I kind of do for animation, especially with subs, because I'm too lazy to watch. And there's some animations you kind of just want to listen to the audio. That's why you talk over it. And so, you know, it's interesting to do both, and it's kind of weird the body case following me. Well, no, not weird. It just definitely not weird, because I don't mind it. But what's the word to put it? I feel a little awkward. But then again, I feel awkward easily. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to the minimal and see what's going on there. Yeah, and I feel awkward because I don't like leaving behind body K and then thing, and then I also don't want to like make body K feel awkward and thing. So it's definitely an interesting dynamic. You know, you can really have a lot of fun with yourself. Don't take that out of context. Yeah, you can definitely have a lot of fun with yourself when you're excited. Okay. Sorry for various innuendos. Like, you know, there's different types. You know, you have fun with people, you have fun with things. East Coast, man. Most of these people are East Coast. Oh. Hmm. Oh man, more awesome people. Obviously GhostyToasty's back. You have Snowdrops, Corona-chan, water snowdrops. Who yeah. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Oh man, it's so crowded. Hey Ghosty. Oh, it's so crowded. Oh, I don't know who to talk to. I feel bad because REBL and Micky are just sitting at the windowsill. By the way, I don't know if there's my good feelings toward them or whatnot. I always feel Micky and REBL they're always chill in my book. Well, who disappeared? Oh, I feel bad for Ray now. Oh. Oh, definitely screenshotting this moment. It's moments like these I love to video because it's just, oh, look at the community. Look at the community. Oh man, it's awesome. Nah. Oh man, my mouth is open. I see a lot of people are talking with Bub because Bub's in more chatted, man. By the way. Okay. Okay. Aesthetically pleasing avatars, I think are just one of the reasons that I like people. Unfortunately. So crowded. I don't know. There's various conversations you can engage in. Um, Motron and Bub probably seem of the same age. Awesome people. Ah, shot in the heart. Awesome. I don't know. I definitely. Okay. I'm tempted to add GhostyToasty Discord. GhostyToasty is is webtoons. Unfortunately, I don't want to talk too much about it because it's not that personal, but it's personal enough. I feel it's personal enough for me. I don't want to mention it, especially since I don't want cross pollination between various things. Um, Optimistic, which is definitely a sign of youth, right? Youth are more optimistic. The calf doesn't fear the tiger. Um, Definitely crowded. Okay, and I think that's my energy spent. I'll probably have to. I'll probably have to call it. Oh, Bub's still here. Everyone's either in the East Coast or Australia. Yeah, cause this probably gives my location. I like reminiscing as much as the next person, but dang. I'm tired. Maybe I should get off. I'll probably leave it in the running in the background. I don't want to get. Hmm. chilling. And of course, you know what, screw it. One of my siblings is playing up downstairs on the piano. And that gave away a lot more information than I traditionally like. But I'm in this slightly tired and not very smart judgmental mood, and hopefully this is buried well enough in the videos that no one actually knows about it. But oh, that's from Star Ranked. Oh, whoops. I'm doing dumb stuff now. That's what happens when you're tired. Problem with this compared to Discord. I always find automatopoeias, text automatopoeias interesting. This is the internet lingo. You just get exposed to it. I think I'll call the video here.